Alright, so welcome to this video. This topic is banking of curves, and the banked curve is a pain for all the students. I am here to explain you the situation. I will not get into the details of Newton's law of motion as applied to this situation, but this video is very important for you to understand banking of curve, right? So that concept is not clear in a lot of students' mind. So today's video is dedicated to you so that you can understand this concept as to what's happening. A lot of students have this basic impression that you do banking and you get good, speed, and you can, go through the curve in a very simple manner. No, there are complications and a typical situation which you need to be aware of. All the questions you study, be very careful when you're reading the question, because there are two situations that you will see in the question. Situation number one, if you are, so this is your, like a car, this is the weight of the car, this is the centripetal force, and don't worry about this arrow, okay? This is a normal reaction, but I'm not getting into maths, and this is the angle at which the curve is banked. So you're going in a car and there is a banking done to provide you a good centripetal force, okay? I'm assuming you have basic knowledge of banking of curves, okay? But nonetheless, now situation number A, which you must know, okay? Situation number A is this. Situation number A is the situation of maximum speed or velocity, okay? If you are going around a curve in your car, and if you cross this maximum velocity, you will have a tendency to go up. So you will have a tendency to go up when you cross this maximum velocity. So if you cross this maximum velocity on the banked curve, you will start going up, and therefore the frictional force will be downward. And this is static friction because you have not gone down, you're there. But if you cross this maximum velocity, you will start going up. And you can try this. If you are on a curve, which is banked very nominally, you will get a sense that, if you're going too fast, you are going upwards. You will get the feeling, that beyond a particular speed, you can go upwards. Do not try this. This can be dangerous. But you can try this if you're, on your bicycle and all that. If you are, so this is one situation you should know. The maximum velocity, which you talk about, if you go beyond this, you will go up, right? Second thing is, if you refer to a situation number two, so this is situation number one. The situation number two is the situation of minimum velocity, okay? In the situation of minimum velocity, which means what is that minimum velocity to keep you in the circle, right? The concept of minimum velocity says if you are going around a banked curve at an angle theta, if your velocity goes down below this velocity, then you will start slipping downwards, okay? Downward slipping will happen. Downward slipping, okay? If you have a downward slipping feeling, your velocity is too low for that particular design, okay? If you're going down, and therefore the static friction will go upwards, okay? These are the two situations you should know. One, maximum velocity beyond which you will start going up. So be very careful. Never drive in a way that you start going up, because if you go up and you have a car, you can run into an accident. Do not do that. Please be very careful. Follow the speed which is written around a curve, okay, on a banked curve. Never cross that, because if you do that, you can start going upwards and crash. Similarly, if you are going too slow on a banked curve, right, and your speed goes below that minimum velocity, you will start sliding downwards and you can again have accidents. And therefore, when you see those car races, when you see those things, this is a reason, some cars go outward when they're trying to negotiate the banked curve, and some cars, because they become too slow, they start sliding down and crash into the ground or whatever is there. So whenever you are seeing someone go around a curve, you can see from yourself whether if they're going too fast for that particular design, they may go upwards because they have crossed the level of maximum velocity, the tendency is to slip upward. Or if you find someone is going downwards, then you can say that they are having not even the basic velocity, the minimum velocity required, to stay there, and they're slipping downwards. And then of course, maximum velocity, you're going up, the frictional force is downward. In the case of minimum velocity, you are having a tendency to slip downwards, and therefore your friction is upwards. After that, it's writing all the equations of Newton's law, sigma fx, sigma fy, and you can solve them, and of course the car is not flying off, so sigma fy is going to be 0. So the point, so the whole concept that you must understand is there are two extremes in a banking of the banked curve situations. When you have a car which has to negotiate a circle and it is it is banked at a certain angle, this is what you need to understand, that you may see questions where they say the body has a tendency to go up, the body has a tendency to go down, and therefore you may be asked to calculate a maximum velocity and a minimum velocity, right? Thank you very much for your time, and look forward to meet you soon. Don't forget to subscribe to my mechanics playlist, some fantastic questions if you're practicing mechanics. I have a lot of playlists on my YouTube channel, and you can see the level of explanation that has been given on them. Thank you.